Good afternoon, Glenn Old Man with a cam, and I'm once again out at Hinckley Lake. It's been an exciting week. There's a lot that has happened, and I hopefully will show most of that to you in today's video. So if you're ready, let's go. Yep, we're out here again, but this is something really special. Today, not only being the first day of fall, is also the first day of the Hinckley Lake Refill. It all starts from here. They're down there cleaning up the swimming area, and that's because they stopped the water flow. You can see it's starting to fill up. This is going to get exciting. This whole week, I guess we're supposed to have rains. Hopefully that will help with the refill. It is the start of the Hinckley Lake Refill. How exciting! We're going to go down over on the side there and see if we can get a better view of that. Before we go over there and take a look at what they're doing in the swimming area, I'd like to get a shout out to Great Lakes Construction Company. They have done a fantastic job on this project. Good job, guys, throughout the whole thing. Let's go take a look and see what they're doing over there. As I mentioned in my last update, they were going to shut off the water, drain this area, and then clean it up again for the swimming hole. They're scooping a little bit here, a little bit there. Now I am assuming that there will be a truck coming in here to take that sediment away. You can see what they're doing. I mean, there wasn't that much water in there to begin with because of the construction site. But now they're removing a lot of that. I don't know how far down they're going to go, but it will be a good little swimming area once again. I don't know how much longer it's going to be till we could walk across the walkway there, but it's got to be coming soon. We've seen this dam in many phases throughout the 2 years. She's looking beautiful. Kind of glad I had a chance to document this. You can see no water's coming in the dam. They're pumping out what's in the swimming area, and they're going to clean it up. I do have to say, they do a fantastic job of cleaning up. You'd never know that this was a heavy graveled road that came in through here. Trucks would come up this way full of concrete for the dam construction, pull up in there, off their load, and then head out that side. Now that side still has the gravel path because they're going to need to get trucks in there to take the material that they're dredging here out. They've started that, and I guess they aren't supposed to really get into it until the water is is totally out there and it has a chance to dry up a little. Let's get a little closer. Oh, the gate's open. This is the closest we've been to the dam in quite a while. You can see they've got the construction equipment over there. The pumps are going. They're draining out the water. There is no water coming through the dam. And that's all the water being pumped out of the swimming area. But there is no water in that area from the dam. It's not coming through. They're going to clean it up, dry it out, and I think they're supposed to put down a sand base. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Those are beautiful stairs. We were up there earlier by the valve. I think they're going to put a railing on that all the way down. That'd be nice. I think it's fantastic they saved that valve. That is a piece of history. And there's another item here. Where is it? Oh, the boulder. That boulder was actually buried in the sediment in the swimming area. They pulled it out and put it there. That's going to be one of those things, along with the valve, that many generations will be thankful for. Thank you, Great Lakes Construction Company, for thinking about future generations. Let's go take a look down at the boathouse. Once again, we're down here at the boathouse. And I don't see anything going on. Maybe we'll take a walk over there. I do see something. Looks beautiful. Yeah, see, there is something sitting over there. We're going to go take a look at that, but I just wanted to get a view of this part of the lake before it all fills in again. We're supposed to get some rain most of this week, and there's the levee. We were over there. Saw that in the last video. The peninsula and its new slope. The lagoon. And I mentioned the other day, it's already starting to grow back. But this will once again be filled with water. Won't that be wonderful? Okay, let's head over to the boathouse. This is one of our go-tos out here. The boat ramp right next to the dock where we always stand on the other side of the peninsula. And the other thing is, today, as I mentioned, is the first day of fall. You can tell some of the leaves are starting to change. And that may be brought on too by the fact that we haven't had rain. I believe they said in the last 22 days, if not more. So let's head over to the boathouse. Yeah, that project is almost done. They're working down there by the swimming area. And the Great Lakes Construction Company, fantastic job. Oh, I think somebody expected the lake to be full. They got their kayak here. Yeah, not for a while. No, I don't see anything up on this side yet. And basically nothing over there. They did put gravel down here, which is going to be a kind of a beach area. The canoes are all ready to go. There's a good look at that levee. Didn't realize how high that peninsula was. That's got to be what, 16 feet, if not more? They're watching the birds here. That is cute. Yeah, we come down here and they've got a couple of bird houses up here. And they just sit on the other side of the window and peacefully watch all of the birds that come here. That's something to do. If you're ever down here, go grab a chair by the window. Well, we're out here 4 days later. And you can see that it is starting to fill up. The geese are loving it down there with some ducks. Oh, and they did put the railing up. The railing on the top of the dam over there. The black railing, you can see that. We saw that sitting down on the ground down there earlier in the week. Have the trucks right down in the swimming hole. Swimming area. We called it the swimming hole. Let's go see how far over they're going. Oh, he's losing a lot of his load out of there. Where is he going? You gonna back up? Oh, I see. Hmm. Well, they don't have to go far to get rid of the sediment that they're dredging. I'll be darned. Oh, I see what they do. Those trucks go in there where they can maneuver and get the dredged material. They dump it out here. He's going to fill it into the truck that's backing in. Easy peasy. And now we start. We've got the other truck waiting. And so it goes on until they're all through. He's gonna back down there? Yeah. On the right side, you can see it on the other side. That mean that the dam is complete? We'll see. Well, it's Glenn Oldman with a cam. We're back out here at Hinckley Lake one more time. Today, we're going to see what they're calling a flush. You remember we saw the other day, they were in there cleaning up the swimming area. Well, what they're going to do is they're going to release the valve over there on the dam and flush a lot of that, let's call it garbage, out of there. Final preps down in the swimming area. Let's take a walk up to the top of the dam. Yeah, there they are. They're getting prepared. you can see that the water has filled in back here. Now there is a valve we saw the other day. I'll show a picture of that, which they're going to open up basically fully and flush out that area down there. You can see the geese way out there and some ducks. It's looking pretty nice. Unfortunately, they're going to let it drain for the next 2 days and then shut it off on Monday again. Okay, we'll be back in a second when the action starts. It's pretty dry out there right now, but pretty soon, once they release that valve, the plan is to kind of wash out the rest of the sediment and the garbage and the junk that's in there, and then they're going to put down a layer of sand in the swimming area. So let's wait for that. They're not through here yet. There is the outlet. Nothing coming out of there yet. They're getting ready. To open up the floodgates. Nothing really coming out of there yet. Well, it looks like it's finally starting to open. I think they've got it. Yep, it's flowing. Starting to fill in. It's gushing pretty good. It hasn't reached the little break wall to start coming over. We'll have to wait for that. Geese are still in the lake. They've got water for now. The water's reached the spillway. Won't be long before it starts going over again. Okay, coming around the lake, all the way around to the other side, and we can see that it has breached the spillway. The water is now flowing profusely in the East Branch of the Rocky River again. And that's going to happen only until Monday. Then they're going to shut it off and let the lake refill again. That's the plans. So hopefully we'll be back out here on Monday to see that. Well, it's an exciting day. 1 week ago today, they did start the refill of Hinckley Lake. However, they did need, on Friday, they did need to flush out the area that they were dredging or cleaning up down here. So they once again opened the valve, and I'll show some of that. They opened the valve, washed all that out. Now they're going to let it dry out for a little bit, and they're going to put a sand base down. But they've already taken one of the pumps away. The other one you can hear is still working. They'll keep that until all of the water is sucked out. Well, today they've stopped the water from flowing through the dam again, so the refill is underway again. They're taking the pumps away, as we saw. It looks pretty dry down there. I don't know if that's the sand already down there, or if that is just the bottom layer of what they scraped. They've got some sort of meeting going on over there at the bathhouse. Well, they're all coming down to take a look. Looks like they're still scooping out the remnants. Yeah, got a little bit more there. And I don't know what they're doing over there. It has to be some of the village people, the park people, construction people. He's just plowing through that muck. Where are they going? Okay, they were spraying an outline on the ground. Looks like what they want them to do is maybe take some of the land on that side. Could it be that they're going to make another beach access on that side? have to see. Well, I told you there would be exciting things happening here, and today proves that. This whole week has been very exciting. A lot of things happening. A rinse and refresh, and then a rinse and close again. So the water is now shut off again, as we saw, to the dam. So the refill is underway one more time. And what they're doing over there, we'll have to wait and see. Well, that was exciting. The whole week has been exciting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post this video, and then we'll come back here and see what they're going to do with what's happening behind me. I hope you enjoyed this little look at Hinckley Lake over the last week. This is Glenn, Old Man with a Cam, saying thanks for joining me. Glad to have you along. You have a great day.